Hello everyone. It is Saturday, October 14th of 23. And yes, you get the walk today. Why do we get the walk? Because it's marching band day. I'm gonna get to Whitewater in a damn hurry. It says I should be there in about 55 minutes, it says. I'm hoping this time there's no big detour on Highway N, like there was last time. I'm hoping that project is done. That was 3 months ago. But yeah, there's like 20 some odd bands performing today across 4 classes. There are 3 exhibition performances, I believe. Bands who want to perform, but they don't necessarily want to compete. So they compete in, I don't know if they still have festival class, but they can go get a critique and just get a score. Hudson does that every year. They're a class quad A band. Waukesha South has started doing that, mainly because they're still reeling from an issue that happened a few years ago at a parade, which that was a bad time. And Marathon, I think, is the other one. So let's go do some marching band. It's kind of shitty out. Hopefully we can get the rain past us so we don't have to do a single band inside today. So good luck to all the bands performing today. Obviously by this point they're already done and performed, and we've got results, which I'll share at the end of the day. So let's go watch the marching band. Hello, welcome to the press box. So part of my job today is being a photographer. I did this last year and I'm doing it this year. I'll show you guys what I'm doing here. So, oops. You can kind of see the screen there. There we go. So one thing I do is I have all of the captions set up ahead of time, so I can just cut and paste, which is really nice. Ooh, next band's really good. And I'm just trying, and I have to do this as neutral as possible. I'm doing this on the official WSMA Facebook page. And just do this. This is as much of my, this is as much as I have of Photoshop experience. This is it. You're looking at it. Kind of eyeball here. And then I export picture. And I export the picture. There we go. Export. This one is 3A-4 Cedarburg. And I get all the information from the program that they gave me. Right? Trouble Waters? Yes, this is Trouble Waters. Okay. So then I can go ahead and go to the WSMA Facebook page. I'm actually go to this document now and copy this. Nope, don't want to delete that though. Click this. Boop. And we'll add the picture. And we've had a problem with bots, unfortunately, because people have been sharing these posts. We have bots coming on saying, watch the event live. It's not live anywhere. And if anyone ever says, well, if that is not tied with the actual page, watch the event live, don't click on it. With the change, you can comment to people who follow the page for more than 24 hours, which sucks because people who just followed today, they can't do a damn thing. They cannot do a damn thing and support their kids that way. Now I bring this back up. There we go. That's my day. It involves going upstairs to the top of the press box, stay on the 50, go click, or use my phone and go click. There is no click, that's just a button press on the screen. And then come back down here and edit the picture. And then I enjoy the rest of the show. And watch football scores. Whitewater is still up 21-7? Still up 21-7, good, actually. I'm gonna look and see. That's not, I did not click on Wartburg. Pass intercepted. Hot damn. Wait a minute, so we gave them the ball, oh, that we shanked a punt is what happened. Ew. We shanked a punt to the 35. Went out of bounds. And they get the ball. And they intercepted. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Hoping for good news from Whitewater. I don't like the fact that how did we not score points again? Did we go for 2 and fail? Is that what it was? Punt. No. Here we go. Yeah, went for 2 and failed again. We've failed 2 2-point conversions. We've missed an extra point and a field goal. So we've left 8 points in the field. It should be 29-7 right now. But whatever. I'm just kind of watching to make sure we don't have any bots show up. But yeah, that's my day at State. It's a lot of walking. At the end of all this, this is class AAA, I had to go downstairs and hand out a trophy. And I'm gonna try and get that, try and get video of that. Yeah, this has been, like, this little box here is, I'm on the far north end of the end zone. Like, I mean, or not the end zone, but there's you can see the other side of the field. And I can't say I marched on this field myself because when I was marching, we were on natural grass. We didn't get turf until the year after I graduated. Sad for me. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to what I've been doing, and we'll see how the rest of the day goes. Well, that's the day. We just got one thing left to do. It's the last performance for Whitewater, and I'm gonna go get the show from up here. According to my Fitbit, I've done 24s today. I call bullshit. I've done a lot more than that. Anyway,
we have one more band to see.
Let's go watch the Warhawks. Hello. We're done. I guess I'm pretty sure we're done. Doc hasn't come up to magically say, hey, I need to do more stuff. Oh. Long day. Long ass day. But it's a great day. I've already got next year inked out. I already told Erica, just put me down in ink, I'll be here. One of the 3 of us has to be here every year. That's kind of tradition at this point. And, well, I'm the only one left. So, yeah, I'm the only one left. We need to get this bitch defogged. Oh, that's not bad. It was just moist all day. Not rainy, just moist. So, yeah. I know, audio player connected. So things to remember for next year. 1, battery pack. Bring the battery pack for the phone. 2, number 2, extension or power strip. Not gonna play that. I don't want to get fucking DMC'd on my YouTube channel. Yeah, power strip, so I can actually use all of my stuff. I did not have my second screen throughout the game, or throughout the day, and I missed it. Oh, thanks. That's helpful. It's helpful, game. Really appreciate that. Yeah. Should be a good drive home. I'm probably gonna go south to Janesville first, because getting here on N was fine. I mean, it's open. It's technically not open. There's signs all over this that closed, but there's no striping on the road. There's no lines. So I'm gonna go. Just go where there's lines. I could go north, but that doesn't make sense. I mean, really, either direction I go does not make sense at all. I could take 12 through Fort, and that's not a thing I want to do. But yeah, figure something out. Anyway, let's go home. And we're home. I'm so happy to be home. So is she. She's happy I'm home. Are you looking at the... This smells funny. Why does it smell funny? I don't know what this smells like. It smells like outside. Okay. Let's recap the day, shall we? So, the way scoring works for this is every band scores out of 100 points. There's 8 judges. There's a percussion judge and a color guard judge. They each get, if I remember correctly, 10 points. It might be 5. I can't remember which one it is. But we'll say it's 10 points. Because it helps me with my math. Then there are 2 performance judges. 1 music, 1 visual. They each get 20 points. And there are 4 visual effect judges. 2 for visual. 2 for music. These are general effect, GE as we call it. The GE judges, each pair averages 20 more points. So it's 40 for music, 40 for visual, 10 percussion, 10 guard. Follow me here? Great. Let's keep going. So these guys put everything in, blah, 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 and scores and awards come out. And I have all of them here, and I figure I'll recap them here. Because why not? Bands are separated out into 4 classes in Wisconsin based on school size, school enrollment. Not band size, school size. This does make for some weird parity issues in regards to band size, but you don't have to have a band of 150 people to win. It helps though. So I'm going to start with Class A. That was a class that I was in when I competed. I competed in 99 to 2001. We did not compete my senior year, and I'm upset with that. Class A also, unfortunately, usually, I should say, has the lowest scores. Did not this year, though. Last place would have been last in Quad A, but would have been third to last in AAA and second to last in AA. Anyway, 7th place, 66 flat, was Cudahy. 6th place, 67.713, was Anago. 5th place, 68.7, which surprised me, by the way, was New Berlin West. New Berlin West, I have a history with New Berlin West. They just kind of started, like, we were coming back from a break, and they saluted and took off. They weren't introduced or anything. It's like, yo, hey, judges aren't even fucking ready yet. And I was working with judges at the point. 4th place, 69.588 was Platteville. 3rd was Columbus, 74.925. Then Cumberland was 2nd, 76.713. And then Baldwin Woodville with a 79.725 was your winner. Cumberland, so when I told you about those judging categories, there is color guard and percussion. The highest scoring in those categories has a caption award, as what we call a caption award for each. Highest score gets best color guard, highest score gets best percussion. There's also a best musical presentation and best visual presentation. I am dry, apparently. I'm itchy. I'm very itchy. Usually when they announce these when we get to the top three, because usually the top three ends up getting all the caption awards. And usually you can tell who won just by the caption awards. Remembering that color guard and percussion is only 10 points each. Musical and visual is a potential 40 points each. If a band takes those two, it's over. It's over and they're going to end up winning it. Not they're taking all 100 points. They're just going to take a majority of the points that are left. Anyway. Cumberland took best percussion. Baldwin Woodville took everything else. No, really, they took everything else. Musical and visual and best color guard. The musical one is important because that's the one I hand out. That's the one that has Mom's name on it. The Class A best musical presentation, because Mom would have marched Class A, had Viroqua, where she's from, ended up marching. So, moving on. Double A. 7th place, 63.613 was New Berlin Eisenhower. 6th place, 70.569 was Portage. 5th place, 70.813, Wauwatosa West. 4th place, 77.2 Flat, Merrill. 3rd place, 78.775, Waukesha North. They used to be a powerhouse in Quad A. Now that they've forced everyone to go based on their school size and not allowed anyone to move up a class, because the Waukeshas used to all do that. They're not allowed to do that anymore. 2nd place, 81.831 was Sauk Prairie. And the winners for the 18th time in a fucking row, 87.225 is Greendale. Sauk Prairie stole percussion. Greendale had everything else. I should also mention there were a couple bands that participated as exhibition bands. They just didn't want to compete, but they wanted to perform but not compete. The Class A band that did that was Arcadia, and they didn't get score. I mean, these guys, excuse me, they don't get scores announced. The AA bands that did that, there were two. Fort Atkinson, which is, I think, trying to come back from a down period, and Stoughton is the other one, which actually was where my dad went to high school. AAA. AAA exhibition band was Waukesha South, who's also trying to come back from some stuff. 7th place, 61.913, Wauwatosa East. 6th place, 62.825 was Watertown. 5th place, 69.425, Cedarburg. I should have said that for Platteville as well. Nice. 4th place, 70.063. Really proud for these guys. Greenfield. They used to be kind of the doormats of Quad A, and now that they're into AAA. I mean, they're stepping up their game, which is really good. Like the three bands that they had below them, they are, yeah. Greenfield's doing good things. I like what they're doing. Milton was 3rd, 77.413. Waukesha West was 2nd, 79.888. And then the winning band, slight score jump, 87.388, River Falls. And again, West took percussion, River Falls took everything else. Actually, fun fact, the winning band, none of the winning bands ever took percussion. None of the winning bands took percussion. River Falls actually ended up having the highest score of the day, which is a break from the last couple of years, which it was Greendale a whole lot of times. Last year, Greendale spiked to 90, which, damn, 90s don't happen a lot here.
Quad A, Hudson. Hudson did they were a non-competitive band, but goddamn, they should have competed. Oh man, their show was really good too. Like, there were a bunch of us who were like, why in the ever-loving fuck did they not compete with that? That was a great show. But the problem with Hudson is their band really fluctuates in numbers. I have seen years where they bring 20 people. Not 20 horns, 20 people. Yeah. So then, Quad A. 8th place, 68,250 was Fond du Lac. 7th place, 74.088 was Chippewa Falls. 6th place, 77.800 was Sussex Hamilton. 5th place, 80.3 Mukwonago. 4th place, 81.019 was Middleton. 3rd place, 81.056. Whew, that was a close one. Was Germantown. And second place, 83.031 was Franklin. And first place for the 9th time in a row, 86.650 was Oak Creek. Oak Creek has either won or shared. They did share in 2016 with Waukesha West, when Waukesha West could still do Quad A. They shared that year, which that was a cool. They're like, first place was with this score, Oak Creek or Waukesha West and Oak Creek. I'm like, damn, I haven't seen a tie in years. I think we're still only doing 2 decimal points at that point, so that's where they swapped to 3. Captions were a little fucky in this one. Color Guard went to Middleton, your 4th place band. Percussion went to Mukwonago, your 5th place band. The other percussion awards all won by the runners-up. And Oak Creek took the other 2. Oak Creek show was really good. I enjoyed it. They did a Mary Poppins type show. Greendale there were a couple of Disney type shows. There was that one, and Greendale did a Lion King show. The thing I didn't like about Greendale, I understand electronics are becoming a big thing. And I'm not about to be one of those old guys, get these electronics out of my band. Honestly, they've had some damn good sounds come out of that. However, I don't think a mic'd vocal soloist is in the spirit of marching band. I really don't. That solo line could be played by an instrument. That's my personal opinion. Plus, this poor girl, I could tell she was nervous. I could tell in her pitch that she was nervous. Even though, like, she went out there, like they went out there, like, we know we're gonna win. We know we're gonna win this thing. I have a couple of friends who are in charge of Sauk Prairie's band, and I honestly cheer for them every year. But this year was like, good show, but this ain't your year. I thought last year was. Oh God, last year's show was so good. And then Greendale comes out, and I'm like, never mind. They've got this by the balls. They spiked. Actually, that was the year they spiked the 90. Might have been worth it. I'm not sure. Anyway, this is a long vlog. It's been a long ass day, which I think that's kind of a correlation. Long day, long vlog. When there's actually stuff to do, which is nice. Doing it again next year, October 19th. Not next Thursday. A year from next Thursday, it'll actually be a Saturday. So, yeah, excited for that. I'm always excited for that. I told Erica to put me down in ink for next year. I'm setting the date aside. State Marching Band is one of those dates that, I mean, it's going to take an awful lot to keep me from going to that show. The joke I kept making was, one of the 3 of us, as in me, Mom, and Dad, one of the 3 of us has to be there. It's kind of a thing. It's kind of become a tradition since 2007. One of the 3 of us has to be there. And I'm all that's left, so that's all you get from me. The other fun part of today. I got a message from someone that I went on a single date with last year. And didn't really feel anything from said date. But I didn't want to close it off completely because, what if it's just me being standoffish and afraid that, I'm going to get hurt again. Because, I've done that. So, just kind of keep the conversation open. Now, this is someone who was very interested in me. Very. Like, to the point of, she remembered me from a trivia show I did in 2018. Like, she remembered, like, the location. And I remember, the last time I did that location was 2018, like, before the pandemic or anything, before my mom died. And she said, "Oh, I remembered you." I'm like, "Oh, okay. It's a little weird, but okay." She was with someone at the time. It's like, aren't you supposed to be paying attention to them? Not me? Anyway, flattered, but... Anyway, I kept the conversation going, at least I tried to, a little bit. And she reached out one time and was like, "Hey, how's it going?" I said, "Hey, how you doing? Love to talk. I'd love to talk right now, but I'm at work, and I'll be..." And as I'm typing this out, she just replies, "Or not." And that just cut I'm like, okay, no. Like, I would love to make time for you, but during work is not that time. I kind of have to be, at work. I've done that for someone before, where I played hooky one day as I went home early. And we won't talk anymore about that relationship because that was not a good one. So, like, a couple weeks ago, I cut off all of my online dating sites. I've been on a couple of them. I just said, you know what? No, I'm done with this. Fuck dating. I hate dating. Sucks. And I'm looking, but I'm not. You kind of know what I mean? It's like, I'm definitely single. I definitely would like to spend time with someone, but I don't want it to be just anyone. All right? I'm too old for that shit. I'm 39 next month. I'm 39 in less than a month. And I'm not getting any younger. But I also don't want to settle for just anyone. I almost did that before. Looking back, I'm very glad I did not do that. Because, yeah, that would not have been a fun time. Anyway, yeah, went through that, and they're like, "Can I ask you something?" They sent me a message like, "Can I ask you something?" I said, "Actually, no, and here's why," and I explained them all, basically everything I told you all, and said, "So yeah, you lost your chance. Bye." Blocked everywhere. I don't want anything to do with them. I would have thought they'd get the hint after a year, but whatever. Like, they came to my trivia show a couple months ago. Like, they knew I was hosting trivia there. I'm like, no, go away. Please don't. And if they come to my trivia show, they better not even try anything, because, like, yeah, I'm not going to want to do anything with you. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry, actually, in this case. Anyway, it's been a very long day. And tomorrow, only thing I really need to do is laundry and probably change the cat box. And probably take recyclables out. Aside from that, I don't gotta do shit. And I'm really looking forward to that. Day after marching band is always a long day. Or is always a dead day. It's a crashing day. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this one, finally. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, we will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.